the wonderful thing about the Welcome Church is that it brings out kindness in everyone. And so anything that we needed or that we would put out there would suddenly appear. Because basically at the core of the Welcome Church is kindness, and it focuses on the grace of God. And that's so open to everybody.
Pastor Violet Little connected other street ministers to form the ELCA Homeless and Justice Network.
My idea was to travel around the country, see what other people were doing in terms of street ministry, and then connect us all together. So I did that for a while. I went to a number of cities. I found so many things in common, and also found that the people leading the ministries really were hungry for connection and support. And probably one of the most influential things we do is that we have a track in all the trainings for mission developers. And it's a homeless justice track for people who want to try something different. We've shared the different kinds of liturgies that we use. We've shared and used ourselves as resources for anyone wanting to start a similar ministry. We've mentored a number of people. And anything we do is given back to the church as a free resource.
The Well Shelter for Women was another way of meeting the community's needs.
After the second year, more than 3/4 of the women were moving into permanent housing. And so it was sort of like it was successful on both fronts. And so that's an example of, of something that a whole lot of people collaborated on financially and otherwise. And at that point, it was recognized as a SOC. And it was also recognized under that as a, there's these 1,001 worshiping community in the PCUSA.
Congregation partnerships make the Welcome Church a church for everyone.
The Welcome Church, the subtext for us is that we are a church without walls. And in the beginning, that pretty much meant we didn't have a building. But what it has come to mean is that we try to eliminate the walls that separate us from one another. So one of the things about the Welcome Church is that it almost became a church of the synod, because we have our congregation, our community, but then there are so many congregations that we see as partners or almost as associate church members of the Welcome Church. The people in the Welcome Church have many physical needs. And so it started out by recognizing our need and reaching out in terms of our need. But really, what we learned was that the people in every congregation had needs. And we were able to share the gifts that we had with the many congregations, not only Lutheran congregations, but also congregations in other denominations. And then beyond that, we started partnering with people in city government, with medical people, with people in nonprofits. So it's almost like a spider web or something, and we have this little tiny group in the center, but we are held together by so many layers spun around us, and the layers that are spun around us are held together by one another.